Hello to my friends from Decatur First and friends all over who are watching this who can't be in a Godly Play classroom today. This is our Godly Play story for Sunday, March 22nd, the fourth Sunday in Lent. Let's take a second, just like we do when we're in our circles, to get ready. Let's take a deep breath in and out. And now let's begin. On the first Sunday of Lent, we learn about Jesus, who was born to the mother Mary and the father Joseph. The Word was made a wordless child. Mary and Joseph gave Jesus all that he needed to grow, and he began to grow. Jesus grew into a boy. And we heard the story of how he was lost, separated from his parents, but they found him in the temple, speaking to the priests and the rabbis. And he said to them that strange thing, "Did you not know that I would be in my Father's house?" And he continued to grow. During the third Sunday of Lent, we heard the story about how Jesus grew into a man. He went to the river Jordan and was baptized by his cousin, John. After he was baptized, we hear the story for today, the fourth Sunday of Lent. After Jesus crossed over the Jordan, he went into the desert to learn more about who he was and what his work was going to be. He was there for 40 days and 40 nights, and there was not much to eat or drink. One day he heard a voice. It said, "Why don't you turn those stones over there into bread so you can have something to eat?" But Jesus said no. To be a human being, we need more than just bread to eat. Suddenly, it was as if Jesus were on top of the great temple in Jerusalem. The voice came back. It said, "If you are really the Son of God, why don't you throw yourself off of the temple and see if God will send the angels to catch you before you fall on the stones below?" But Jesus said, "No, you must not put God to the test." Then it was as if Jesus could see all the kingdoms of the world. And the voice came back again. It said, "If you will follow me, I will make you king over all of these kingdoms." But Jesus said, "No, I came to be a king, but not that kind of king." Then the voice went away. Jesus crossed back over the Jordan and began to do his work. But what was his work? Now, I wonder what your work will be today. If there is another story that you can think of that would help us to tell more of this story, then maybe you can find that story in your Bible. Maybe you can draw it on a piece of paper. Maybe you can build it out of Legos. Whatever it is, continue to think and read about these stories throughout the season of Lent.